Hi, lovely to have you here. My name is Michael and I welcome you to the Electro Revolution channel. Today I'm going to talk about something very unique and something very special. By now, many of you may have heard of the automaker BYD. Now, BYD is predominantly a Chinese brand, but it also has other brands under its banner. Each brand caters for specific markets. The universal brand BYD is the most well-known brand outside of China. Other brands BYD has are Denza, and that's a more upmarket brand, Fangcheng Bao, a luxury car brand, and Yangwang, a luxury and supercar brand. Although Yangwang also has sedans and SUVs, today we'll be looking at the Yangwang U9 Supercar or hypercar. This is a BEV, meaning it's a full battery electric vehicle. There's no internal combustion engine here, and this means it enjoys the benefits that only EVs have, which includes instant torque and acceleration. Why are we looking at this car? Because it does things today no other car does. That includes jumping, turning in circles and dancing. Yes, you heard me right. It's the highest level of technology and sophistication in any cars that BYD have. It's the top of the line in their supercar lineup. But before I get into that, let's talk about its design and size. In terms of design, the car is really designed as a show car. When I first bought my BYD Seal Premium, a white one, a friend of mine said to me, "You bought yourself a show-off car." I don't think he had seen the Yangwang U9 though. I personally think it's the epitome of show-off cars. Let's go through its size. Its length is 4.96 meters or 195.5 inches long. Its wheelbase is 2.9 meters or 114.2 inches long. Its width is 2 meters or 80 inches wide, and its height is 1.3 meters or 51 inches high. Its length is in line with an Audi A4 or a BMW 5 Series. Or, if we're comparing to similar supercars, it's about the same sizing as a 2025 Ferrari SF90 Spider at 1.2 meters high, almost 2 meters wide and 4.7 meters long. Or a Lamborghini Temerario at 1.2 meters high, 2 meters wide and 4.7 meters long. The U9 has a curb weight of 2,475 kilos or 5,456 pounds. The U9 is equipped with the Dialink 150 intelligent platform powered by customized 4 nanometer 5G chips. Specifically designed for track driving, it boasts intelligent racing assistance, providing extensive track driving services with detailed information on nearly 30 racetracks across China. We'll talk more about that soon. Let's take a look at the interior. The U9 is a 2-door fixed head coupe. Inside the U9's cockpit, it features 2 14-way adjustable seats to offer drivers and passengers a supreme comfort experience. It also boasts the DIN Audio Evidence Series high-end audio system. With a total of 8 speakers, it offers an immersive auditory experience. The interior is typical BYD style, almost Spartan, especially compared with a futuristic looking exterior. The steering wheel has lots of physical buttons and 2 thick stalks. Now over time in making these videos, you'll know how much I actually like stalks on a steering wheel. As other Chinese EV makers push for more giant in-car screens, or how many screens can I fit into a car, the U9 doesn't participate. U9 comes with 3 modest screens, 2 small ones in the front for the driver and the passenger, and 1 weirdly shaped one in the center console. Overall, the interior has a different vibe than most new local EVs. It is more like a 2010 legacy car, which is not necessarily bad, as some things in legacy cars are good, like the stalks in the steering wheel. Looking at the exterior, the U9 comes with an optional carbon fiber rear spoiler. The car rides on 275/35 R21s on the front and 325/30 R21s on the rear. The car has scissor doors and 200 litres of boot capacity, and is offered in multiple paint colours, including gunpowder grey, P5 silver, e-racing blue, Polar Blue White and Riviera Blue. Let's now talk about performance and range. The U9 is built on BYD's E4 platform, which is a power system with 4 independent electric motors, 2 in the rear and 2 in the front, featuring agile, precise and 4-wheel independent torque output control. This provides a total power of 960 kilowatts or 1290 horsepower and 1680 Newton meters of torque. With that, it can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.36 seconds and has a standing quarter mile time of 9.78 seconds. It also achieves a straight line top speed of 391.93 kilometers per hour or 243.54 miles per hour, making it the fastest Chinese car in serial production. If you expected such a car to be equipped with more expensive ternary NMC batteries, you'd be wrong, as electricity is stored in BYD's 80 kilowatt blade battery, which has LFP chemistry. That means it has no nickel and no cobalt. This battery gives it a claimed electric range of 450 kilometers or 280 miles on the CLTC testing cycle, which is about 369 kilometers or 229 miles on the WLTP range. So in the real world, you'll likely get about 20% under that. Honestly, it's not all that much, but I can see that at over 2,400 kilograms and 21-inch wheels, they both affect the range you'd get out of the car. Let's now talk about its tech and features. The U9 is built with an 800 volt electric architecture with a maximum DC charging power of 500 kilowatts. That gives you a reported charging duration between 30% and 80% of 10 minutes. Now, I don't typically find it useful when 30 to 80% is quoted. It's more comparable to other EVs when 20 to 80% or 10 to 80% is quoted. But with an 800 volt architecture and up to 500 kilowatts of charging, maybe not consistently, but still, that's pretty quick considering LFP chemistry batteries. The U9 also supports dual charging, or plugging in 2 chargers simultaneously to increase charging speed. That's great. BYD claims that the U9 is the first mass-produced model in China to use carbon fiber body structural parts and that it uses the world's largest monocoque carbon cabin. The material used is supposedly 5 to 6 times stronger than steel. As I mentioned before, it features BYD's E4 individual wheel drive system, which enables the vehicle to redistribute torque among the 4 wheels in case of traction loss or a tyre puncture at speed. The DSYS active suspension system allows the wheel's ground clearance to be readjusted individually and even to perform a brief vertical jump. So now, let's move on to the U9 special features. The U9 special features. This is an electric supercar capable of a 6-meter long jump. Yes, you heard me right. It can jump 3.5 centimeters off the ground, which is 1.4 inches, and 6 meters long, which is 20 feet. When BYD released a promotional video of this technological feat, it captured the attention of car enthusiasts worldwide. The supercar, which travelled at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour, gracefully cleared obstacles like a water basin, a patch of metal nails, and even an area of the road covered in coloured powder. How? With the help of the DSYS X suspension technology. While driving autonomously, it was able to see obstacles in the road with relative ease. Why did BYD invent something like this? Although I personally don't see how often someone who bought this car would need to jump over obstacles, The fact that BYD did it was to make a clear statement about the technological capabilities of its vehicles. Let's talk about the active suspension system. The active suspension system consists of three different systems. The D-Sys-C, which controls variable damping, the D-Sys-A, which controls the air suspension, and the D-Sys-P, which controls the hydraulic system. Regarding the vertical jump, the U9 will shrink first, then bounce up, launching all four wheels off the ground at the same time. BYD has not announced the specific reason for the jump function, but the function demonstrates the D-Sys-X body control system. The D-Sys body control system also allows it to do something incredible. Driving on three wheels. Let's now talk about God's Eye. Although the direct translation from Chinese is actually Celestial Eye, the international press basically coined the term God's Eye. God's Eye comes in three flavours, A, B and C, which A is only available in the high-end vehicles like the U9, but offers full autonomous driving, full driverless driving, and full driverless racing. Yes, you heard that right, full self-racing that's driverless, and with the demo provided by BYD, night driving. You really have to see the released video from BYD to appreciate what this car can do.
当黑夜降临，天神之影是否还能精准控制，在赛道完成无人飞驰？
Now let's talk about the timeline of this car and the price. This car was first introduced on the 6th of April 2023 and went on sale in February 2024, while mass production officially started 16th of August 2024. It launched in 2024 with a price of 1.68 million yuan, which translates to USD $236,000 or Euro $215,000 or AUD $375,000. In early 2025, BYD announced God's Eye will be provided for free to all their vehicles, although at different classes. The Class C for most, the Class B for the higher end, and the Class A for the top end. In conclusion, the Yangwang U9 is electric supercar of the future today. It sets a new standard for an evolving supercar landscape. We'd like to hear about what you think of the Yangwang U9. So please feel free to add your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, click the like button below. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel. It will also help us produce more content like this in the future. Until then, we hope to see you again on the next one. Bye for now.